Alright, Dean Davison, liveweatherblogs.com, meteorologist here. We're going to take a look at a few things. Emily dissipates the tropical cyclone, and this will be the last thing placed on Emily. You can see not much is going on here, it's just a disturbance. It's really looking terrible, and it's going to no longer be looked at as a tropical cyclone, just a low pressure system moving out to sea. If you look at it, it's just as pitiful. It's really got pitiful. And this is loading much data, but this pitiful. Here was it, here it is now. The low is up here, and you can see there's nothing around it. It's sheared off to nothing, and you're not going to see nothing come out of that. And there's the other situation. There's a trough laying across it, so it's not really a tropical system anymore, and no longer going to be a tropical system. We now got Invest 92. Now this is an interesting thing. Invest 92 is the Cape Verde. It's the first true Cape Verde system coming off the African coast at this point, south of the Cape Verde Islands, which is why they call it the Cape Verde hurricane. This is Cape Verde hurricane season here in August, and you see most of them bring this across the Atlantic, and it would put it above the island. So what would happen there is if there's a low cut across the east coast, it would bump it out to sea. If it was a high sitting above Bermuda, it may push into the southeast. That's way off, and I won't even speculate to think what will happen there. But let's take a look at the intensity model, and look, they're saying 120 hours, looking at 85 mile an hour hurricane. So something to watch, definitely. Take a look at satellite pictures. Here's Cape Verde Islands, goes to Africa. You can see this is rotating around. It's closing up, so this is looking decent when it moves across. Maximum winds right now are 30, and it's moving west at 12 miles an hour. So, that being said, there is potential development happening here relatively shortly for Franklin. The IVCN and ship model both show it going up to 90 miles an hour at 120 hours, so it does look decent if you take a look at it. So we definitely gotta say that this thing could be a interesting part of the tropics coming up here. Maybe a fish storm, maybe it'll make landfall in the United States. We do not know. It's way too early to talk about that. Let's take a look at local weather. Temperature across Roanoke Valley this hour: 66 Hot Springs, 72 Lewisburg, 75 Wytheville, 79 in the hotspot in Roanoke, and also Lynchburg city areas. 77 is Mid-Mountain Lake, 73 Martinsville, 77 in Dansville. So you look at national temperatures, you see that warmest areas in Tulsa and Houston, then across the eastern United States from Jersey all the way down to Florida, all the way out here to the areas in California and the deserts. 67 here in Seattle, 68 in Billings, 74 in Minneapolis, 73 Chicago, 76 in New York City, 65 in Bangor, Maine, 62 in LA. Taking a look at the forecast, you get storms popping out in the Midwest again. We'll take a look at severe weather potential, but as this front moves in, you know, it's getting to have a good amount left, and that can cause issues. The front moves then into the plains towards the east coast, which we generate showers and thunderstorms, and another front moves then in by Tuesday into the Midwest, and some across the Ohio Valley. The heat still on as the cold front moves off the east coast with showers and thunderstorms before the next front comes in towards Wednesday. Let's take a look beyond Wednesday. And you can see the same kind of flow continuing in over. The front moves off the coast to get a new front in the Midwest, and the heat stays. It's not going to be as hot, but it will not be cool by no means in any area on the eastern shoreline. As we go into day 7, and we get the front move off the New England coast, we may get some cooling by day 7, but that's about as close as you're going to see a really good cool down. Still do have active weather around here at this late hour of almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Shower and thunderstorm threat will go from the Midwest right towards the Roanoke area on Monday, so be aware of that. Tornado potential is going to be in the Midwest. Wind also in the Midwest, the strongest area, but chance of wind damage all across the East Coast, especially with false light being thunderstorms, and hail also a threat in different locations. Taking a look beyond tomorrow, that's into day 2. And Tuesday, we get the thunderstorms out here from Kentucky all the way back out into Central Plains again, and we get pulsating thunderstorm probabilities again throughout the whole entire East Coast. And we have a sea-text area, which will probably become a slight risk area in the eastern United States, West Virginia for Wednesday, and also an area in the upslope here in Kansas, Nebraska, and Colorado and Wyoming. Roanoke Valley forecast here. Overnight 74 degrees, sunny and 95 on Monday. Thunderstorm chance are mainly Monday evening. And the Tuesday, which 91 occurs with 50% chance of thunderstorms. 68 Tuesday night, mostly sunny Wednesday with 88, 86, a little bit of cool down on Thursday that we were talking about in the synoptic map there. And we're going to go now into the triad. 97, 92 on Tuesday, 89 on Wednesday, 86 on Thursday. So stay with liveweatherblogs.com for all your latest weather information, and we will keep you updated. For liveweatherblogs.com, meteorologist Ian Davison, have a great evening, and we'll talk to you later.